How y'all doing out there? This is Tony. I got a little quick video I wanted to show you. Just, for if you are a beginner, you don't hardly ever see anybody do how you clean your coal video. Not too many people, because most people usually know. But if you're beginning and you just don't know, I went ahead and took the cotton out of this one right here. This is my Herakles RTA. And it's, you can look at them coals and you can see they're all gunked up. They got that black carbon all over it. You can't even tell that that's a fused Clapton. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all that carbon has filled in all the holes, the gaps between my, Clapton and wire. So they're pretty gunked up. And you can usually tell when your coals are gunked up because you'll start getting a burnt taste. Just, constantly. It's time to clean your coals, okay? So it's real simple, okay? All you do, turn your volume, your wattage down a little bit, turn it down to about like, well, it just all depends on what your own coal is. Turn it down like half of what you normally run your device at, okay? So mine, I run this one at 72, so I'm going to go about 40 watts, and I'm going to pulse it, okay, and burn off all of that carbon. Get them, just tap your button, and then take you a cup of water and just go right the tip right in there. You see that? Shake it off. Okay. Now, if you look at it, it's going to start getting cleaner. And you burn that water off, tapping your button, hold it a little bit, get it a little red, and then dip it again. All right, shake it off. Then take you a pair of pliers, okay, and you strum your coils to loosen that carbon that's in between all them little cracks and everything, okay? Just strum it real good. You stick your thing in there, wiggle it around just a little bit, but don't hurt the coil, don't bend it all up. Just shake it a little bit. Just burn that water off. Let's get this sucker turning red, okay? Oh, there we go. Now dip it. Boom. Alright, shake it off. Now you're fixing to see a big difference. Now look at those coals. See what I'm talking about? All that black gunk is gone off of it now. These are some old coals too. I've had these coals for, Lord, 4 months now, and they're still rocking. Some fused clampings I made. I'm going to keep cleaning them. I can get them cleaner than that, where they look almost brand new. I don't know, though. These look kind of shot. Let me look underneath my magnifying glass. I still see some black on there. Let me do a little bit more cleaning and heat that sucker up again. Squeeze them together a little bit, get them back in the shape they were. Make sure they're firing at the same time. Let's see. Look at them. Take your magnifying glass. Let's look at them real good and see if you get all that black gunk off. And look at your coal and make sure it's still got like if it's turned khaki color, I mean real khaki color, it's time to change your coil. But this one, it looks pretty good. It still has, you know, some good shine to it. So this one's still good. So I'm gonna re-wick this one and keep a vaping. So that's how you clean your coils. I'm gonna go ahead. If you want to, you can stop the video. You know how to clean your coils now, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a re-wick on this one. This one's a tough one to re-wick. Let me get all the water off. Because this one's got, this is the Herakles 25 millimeter tank. It's a beast. That's what I call it, the beast. But let's see, those were 3 millimeter in diameter. So I'm gonna need a pretty good bit of cotton. Let's see here. Roll your cotton up. Alright, make sure it's good and smooth, fluffy. Twist one end. This side. Yeah. Alright. Oh man, that was a perfect fit too. Oh yeah. Oh, my scissors. This one is tricky. Okay. You see this ring that's around this one. You're wanting your wick to just cover up that hole that's right there. You see what I'm talking about? You don't want it to come below that ring though. You know, if some comes out below it, it's okay, you know, but you try as much as you can to keep it out of that hole. You don't want any cotton in that hole. You want your liquid to go in that hole, okay? So it, you know, whenever you running low on juice, you just tilt your, you know, thing. That's how your juices get into your wick, okay? So you take your wick and you cut it right where the ring is at. Let's see there. Hard to show you this on camera. Let me cut it and then I'll show you the length that needs to be up close. These are one of the tougher ones to wick. These tanks are for more advanced, okay? Oh yeah. Now that's the way you're supposed to cut your wick on this side. So when you push it down, you see it's just going to cover up that hole that's in the top there in here, you know, that little hole right there. Right there is what you're wanting to cover up. Let me go ahead and wick all this. So I don't do any editing. I just do everything live, you know. Sometimes you might want to cut your wick off at an angle, just the tip of it, to make it, you know, go in that hole so there's not so much cotton going in that hole. You want it as loose and fluffy as you can get it. I'm going to cut some of that off even. Yeah. good and fluffy. Cut a little more right there. That one looks good. Alright, now let me put the other one in. Once you get the hang of wicking, it's not that hard. You know, you can feel that if it's too tight, then take some cotton off of it. Move it back and forth like that to loosen it up. Okay? Cut this side. That. Perfect cut. Oh, yeah. You can pretty much cut them right on if you get the hang of it. If you have one, if you decide to get one of these kind of tanks. Now this tank, now it will suck up some juice. I can give you that. It's got a different tip. I'm gonna need my magnifying glass on this one. All right, let's see here. You take your cotton and you just stuff it in that hole. I mean, it's still fluffy. You don't want to tighten it up. You just want to make sure it gets down and covers up that hole. Just like that. Right. I'm going to do the other side. I hear the water on the aquarium over there. I have to put some more water in her. Give her a good cleaning. I'm waiting on my red-white platy babies to get a little bigger so they'll start mating. I want some more babies. We've had so many babies born in that aquarium behind me. My guppies, I just never could keep them alive. I had some pretty ones. I gave up on guppies. So I'm doing red wags now. Alright. Make sure that hole is covered up. And that one seems to be wanting to act up on me. Too short. So pull some from the other side. That's the trick. See, because I knew I had a little extra on this side, so I just pulled it straight through to the other side to make it even. There, that one's done. I'm glad that happened on camera, because I mean it happens sometimes. You get one side too short on the cotton, so you just steal it from the other side. You know, this one looks a little thick. Yeah, I didn't cut these, did I? It's too much cotton. I'll cut some off. This is the one that takes the longest to wick, because you got 4 channels on this one. Now there's air slots also on this one. You see right, point one out, right there, there's an air slot. You want to keep your cotton away from that air slot because you don't want your juice to drip down that hole right there, okay? Because then it'll flood and it'll just come out your air holes down here and you'll see it running down your tank. I've had that happen so many times it ain't funny. Sometimes I'm just, it does leak. This tank leaks just a little bit, but it's not anything to, it ain't that bad, so it doesn't bother me. I like this tank. I'm still gonna get me a Griffin 22, man. I've always wanted one of those, just the original Griffin 22, because of the flavor on from that tank, Yeah, I think I got it. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, looks good. All right. There you go. There's the wick. You see how it doesn't come down below them slots where them, it's just right behind that ring. That one you can see a little bit of the cotton, coming through the bottom there, you see. That's the way you want it. Just like that. See, you're just stuffing them holes, that's it. Well, not stuffing, you know what I mean. But there it is. Alright, let's see, what am I'm gonna put some, oh, that's the bad thing about it. I'm gonna have to jump start it with a different flavored juice because I have the tank and yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna have to do it this way. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it that way. I spilt it, so when I move the magnifying glass, see, it happens. Even the most experienced person, for real, been doing this for years, gets a spill every once in a while. Ain't no big deal. Carry on, my wayward son. Put some juice on there to kickstart it, so you don't get any dry hits. Let your cotton soak up that GE juice. Fire it a little bit. Make sure it's burning right. Oh, turn it up now to your normal wattage, and I vape this one at 72 watts because the build on this one is a 0.19 ohm coil is what I've got this one at. And man, you talking about kicking it. Oh yeah, firing real good. Slide it on just like that. And spin her on there. Alright. Turn the tank up. See, I still had a little liquid. I would have had a tank full, but I got about a half a tank saved. It fell over on me. Let me open my airflow and my juice channel flow. This one's got juice channel flows that you can open and close to allow the juice to go inside the tank. Wipe this sucker off. And got a little e-juice all over it. That's my bad. Wipe this bad boy off. Alright. There's that one. Oh yeah, now see that made a big difference in the flavor, the taste. You clean that coal, just like it's brand new almost, like a brand new coal. Oh yeah, that Herakles 25, it's a good tank. I like it. I've had it for about 7, 8 months now, maybe 9 months. I got it when I got this reload. That's why I got the reload, is to power this bad boy. Tastes good. Good build. I gotta build me another fuse Clapton. I'll probably record that and let you watch me do a fuse Clapton 26 gauge with a 32 wrap. Y'all have a good one. Peace, love, and harmony.